if some people in this country are becoming wealthy, then there's got to be a reason, right? 1,000 people a day. See, they're not becoming millionaires in one day, but they're starting businesses, and they're working their business, using the strategy, working their business. 5 to 6 years later, they're millionaires. So 1,000 people a day are becoming millionaires in America. It's 12 million married. The numbers getting ready to double. Okay? Now, so there's going to be, why? Madam C.J. Walker, my favorite entrepreneur in the whole world. Okay? She was born in 1865 in a wood frame house in Mississippi with no wooden floor in it. She became a millionaire in 1906. That motivated me right there, right? Man, when I learned about her, I'm like, I don't care what y'all say. I'm going to be a millionaire. Now, I didn't have a dime at the time, right? But I made millions and millions because I always say, now, if she could do that from there, there's got to be a how. Lots of people starting with no money became millionaires. Oprah started with $2,000 and became a billionaire. Bob Johnson started with $15,000. And he's got $8 billion. Started in the 70s. See, you can change your life. Now, here's my point. People sell this idea. Well, you know, you put your money in the bank and you get 2%. Okay, that's an option. Put your money in a mutual fund, you get 8%. Okay, that's an option. Some people make 500 or 5,000% because they build a business. Because when you go in business, all of the capitalistic laws, tax minimization, leveraging, start to work in your benefit. And it gives you the ability to grow your money quickly. And before I show it to you on the board, I want to give you one quick example of it, okay? Biblically, we've all heard or read that in the Bible it says that some get 30%, some 60%, some 100%. And some people say that means 30%, 60%, or 100%. The Bible actually says 30-fold, 60-fold, or 100-fold better. And that's not 30%, 60%, or 100%. Here's how you know. If you plant corn in the springtime, 5 or 6 kernels in the ground, it'll grow, and by fall you go harvest the corn, and you don't have 30% of what you put in the ground. You have a stalk of corn that's got 8 or 10 ears of corn on it. Right? So it can't be 30%, 6%. It's got to be fold. Now, if you fold something one time, now you have 2. Mm-hmm. So 30-fold is 3,000%. See, each fold creates another. So 30-fold is 3,000%. 60-fold is 6,000%. 100-fold is 10,000%. See, when you start getting that mindset, then you can put leveraging, residual, and tax laws to your benefit, and you can be a millionaire in the next 36 to 60 months. Not only have I done that, I've helped many people do that. Now let me show you the math on the chart. Okay? This is just a simple 5-minute presentation. If we ever get there. All right. Now we're ready. Okay, so we're going to use, so a person get in my econ, they just paid you $27. They got to do it. First thing we want to do is step 1, change your W-4. Because you know you're going to have more tax deductions, and plus the IRS says 100 million people already got the form wrong, right? So we're going to say the person has $400 of new cash. This was money being taken out of the check. I'll do $200 a minute, but I'm going to do $400 now. You take that $400, and now you put it into a retirement account, 401k, 403b, IRA, something that's tax deductible, okay? Well, that $4,800 is now deductible on your taxes, isn't it? Okay, so it lowers your taxable income. So $3,600 of this was already your money, if you're in the 25% tax bracket. And $1,200 you got because you put it in the retirement account because it lowered your taxes. Am I correct? So you made $1,200 for doing that. So you paid $27, you got into business, you changed your W-4, you took the cash and you put it into your retirement account, and you get to keep the whole $4,800. $3,600 was yours, and $1,200 is new money, because otherwise that would have gone to the IRS. Am I correct?
Right.
All right, let's go to the next step. Okay? Now the $4,800 in there, it's not in there all year because you put it in monthly, so I said you get 6%, $300. Low return. Then you get $5,000 in tax deductions. So that means you drove your car 7,000 or 8,000 miles in a year, or you wrote off your cell phone, you wrote off your internet access, you went out to eat, you talked to somebody about the business, or you went to visit a family member or something, okay? So $5,000, that's easy to do. Everybody agree with that? That's easy to do, okay?
Okay.
So $5,000, you're in a 25% tax bracket, because Alabama's what, 3% or 5%? 5? 3? 3? Okay, so anyway, $5,000, that saves you $1,250 if you're in the 25% federal and state tax bracket combined. That make sense? So, because that $5,000 deduction at the end of the year is going to be carried over to your 1040, where they're doing your taxes on your job. Am I correct? And it's going to lower your taxable income by $5,000. So if you made 50, the government say you made 45. If you made 100, they say you made 95. It's going to save you $1,250 in cash. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right. Then I'm going to say you made $350 in the business. Now I did that number low because I want you to see this strategy is more powerful than your ability to sell. Now once you get the strategy implemented, you can sell, but the strategy got to be more powerful than your ability to sell.
Okay.
So you can't tell somebody, well, we got a sorry product, but you can make a lot of money selling it. That's dumb. The product got to be strong for you to make a lot of money selling it, right? So I'm highlighting the product, which is the membership, not you selling it. Does that make sense? Because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Everybody got that? All right. So you add that up: 1,200, 300, that's 1,500, 1,250, that's 2,750, 350, $3,100. You made $3,100 in cash flow. Only $350 from the business. $3,100 divided by $500 that you started with. $27.95 and $34.95 for the whole year. That makes sense? That's not $500, but I just did $500 to make the math easy. Okay? Your rate of return is 620% return. Now, if you take $27.95 and put it in the bank, and add $34.95 a month with it in the bank, so that's not $500, but I'm going to say it's $500 to make the math easy. If you get 10%, that's $50 for the year. If you get 5%, then that's $5 for the year. 1%, they're going to pay you, 1% going to pay you $10 for the whole year. 2% going to pay you $10. 2% of $500. Make $10 the whole year, right? See, 10% on $500 would be $50, right? So 1% would be $5. The bank's paying 2, so 2% would be $10 for the whole year, right? Now, what are they going to do with the money? They're going to take the money and loan it out in the form of a business. And they're going to make you a return. Am I correct?
Right.
But if you put in business yourself, now you can get the 500 to 5,000% return. Because when you get in business, tax advantages become your benefit. Leverage income, making money on the time, effort, labor, education of multiple people, not just yourself, goes to your benefit. Getting paid on the same work over and over is your benefit. That's called leverage and residual income. Now, once you got positive cash flow from the membership, and you go out and you start telling somebody, if other people join the business and you make $5,000, okay, add it to what you've got from the membership, your cash flow goes up $8,100. Now your return is 1,600%. But see, you got to get benefit from the membership first. Does that make sense?
That's right.
If the product is no good, the company is no good long term, right? But if the membership is working, now you won't have any problem getting people in the membership, will you? then that'll drive your business. Does that make sense? It can't be the other way around, can it? No, it can't be the other way around. Everybody knows that, you know. Now, if you make $25,000 in the business, okay, then your cash flow goes up to $28,000, and now you're ready to return it over 5,600%. And that's how people become millionaires, because they start making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. Alfredo Delgado came in our business last year, made over $500,000 his first year. Once you get benefit, it's easy to share something then, isn't it? It's easy to go tell your sister, your cousin, your brother, your uncle, your mom, hey, I got this thing and it helped me in my life. That's easy. But if all you tell them about is, I made a sale and I made some check, they like, doing what? We got to qualify that, don't we? Everybody understand? Everybody understand? See, here's the reality. And we're done. In America, taxes, credit, debt, investing is affecting everybody's lives, positively or negatively. And for a large percentage of people, it's negatively. And there is no organized institution that's in place to help people turn that to their benefit. No. You know, I live in Atlanta. There's nowhere that you can say, go over to this place, and they'll show you how to get your taxes, your credit, your debt, and your investing in order today. There's no formal places to do that. So that was our blessing, because it gave us a market, an opportunity to be able to do that, didn't it? So we took the last 15 years, we created a digital platform to do that, and that's what we do today. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. And that's what we do. We're out there helping people get that done every single day. And that market is a $1 trillion market. And this is what I want you to do, is to think about this. See, I've been doing this for about 40 years, right? Let me tell you something. There's no way, there's no company that's going to come in your market and take your market. Zero. Let me tell you why. Because they don't care enough. See, we live in a capitalistic society. Capitalism says, I capitalize on your lack. Let me show you what I mean. They charge you more for a prepaid phone than they do a postpaid. Am I correct? You take your check to a check cashing joint, they'll charge you more to cash it than the bank. Now, they know the money good, because they cashing a check, a payroll check you got somewhere else, right? Now, a house is collateral for a mortgage, am I correct? So the house is the collateral. If you got poor credit, they make you pay a bigger down payment. If you paid a bigger down payment, then you got more collateral, because you owe less on the house, am I correct? But they raise the interest rate. Why? Because they capitalize on a person's lack. That's what capitalism is. Now, you ain't never got to worry about anybody coming and taking your market when you're selling this membership in my ego, because it ain't in their heart. They're going to capitalize every time. They're going to say, Bill don't know no more, charge him more. They're going to say, Mary don't know how it works, charge her more. I get people ask me to do that every week, every few weeks, many times a year. That ain't ever going to happen as long as I live. Ever. That ain't never going to happen. Because, see, they want to capitalize. They don't want to benefit. I know we can charge $2.99. I know I do that. But that's not the point. In any other company that come in, that's why I just laugh. If you have any idea how many people tried that foolishness with us over the last X number of years, I just laugh and laugh. Because every time it goes to the same thing. I got a silly saying I like to say. Dogs always bark. Cows always move. Snakes always with them. Because that's what they are. That's not what they do. Capitalists always capitalize. You see? They're going to always capitalize. They're going to charge you more. They're going to raise the price because they can. They're not going to say, what is the fair price? They're going to raise the price. See, if somebody don't know how to do their credit, they're going to charge them more. The less they know, the higher they're going to charge them. If somebody don't have money, they're going to charge you more. Just look back through history. They're going to always capitalize. And you know what? As long as we educate and train and teach people how to take care of their own finances, then we can put a stop to that. See, everything about me is about empowering people to be able to take care of their own finances. I would never bring in somebody else to take care of it for you. Because when you do that, then you're right back where you want to start, right? You know, if you don't know how it works, what happens when the market changes? If you don't have any understanding of credit, they change one thing, what happens? See, we all need financial education. See, if you need a doctor, a lawyer can't help you. If you need a lawyer, a doctor can't help you. And everybody needs a financial education because that's what's going to give us the power, the ability to make good decisions about our finances every single day. You see? That's what's going to do that. And see, as you build your marketing teams become your investment teams. See, when you get 10 people on your team, 20 people on your team, 50 people on your team that have an understanding and have good credit, now you can pool dollars and buy properties. You can pool dollars and buy investments. Because everybody on the team has a financial education. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And then the last thing that I want to tell you is this. I got a lot of silly say about it. But they all very sincere with me. It's two things that I don't believe in outsourcing. You know how they outsource a lot of things these days, right? Man, just outsource that somebody else take care of it. I don't believe in outsourcing my honey nor my money. I will take care of both of those. And so I suggest that you do that. Does that make sense? Learn to take care of your own money and take care of your own money, because if you outsource that, you may be in trouble. Does that make sense? Y'all have fun tonight?
Yeah.
Y'all learn anything tonight?
Oh, yeah.
All right, fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate you coming out. I had fun tonight. Thank you very much.